Good morning, everyone. Happy Thanksgiving. I wanted to just do a really quick video this morning of the setup that I'm using right now. That's currently my everyday wallet slash planner carry. This is probably the biggest sized traveler's notebook I've ever used as a wallet setup, but I wanted everything in one package. So this is it was a VIP purchase, if you can see here, from Chic Sparrow back in the days when they did custom work. I'm not sure what year this is from, but I bought it second hand from a wonderful Australian seller on one of the buy-sell groups. Hi, Haley. And I absolutely loved it. It did have her name here in the corner, and I'll explain kind of what I did to cover it. It really didn't bother me for the longest time because it's a black Maverick, and it's a pretty custom size. It's not quite personal. I don't think quite B6, but I love this leather, and unfortunately Maverick isn't available anymore. And the reason why I love it for a wallet carry or an everyday carry is because if I throw this and it's in my purse and it's bouncing around, you don't have to worry about anything happening to this. I think I spilled not a whole cup, but I spilled some coffee on it once. It was like, oh my gosh. But nothing happened because this thing is a tank. It's an amazing, amazing leather, and I absolutely love it. So on the outside, these are some charms I got from an awesome Etsy seller. Isn't that neat? That's a penny. And this is the year that we got married. And this is my husband and I's initials. I can link the Etsy shop that I got those from below. It actually came with a little tag that shows the GPS location of where we got engaged. And I didn't put it on there because it was kind of long, so it's on a keychain somewhere else. This charm is from Allie Brown. Hi, Allie. I love her videos. If you're not a Patreon of hers, I suggest definitely go and do that because she's so inspiring, and her art and her watercolor and just her whole vibe. I absolutely love Allie. She's amazing and such a blessing. Thank you, Allie. So this is, I bought this from her when she was still doing charms. And then we'll just get into the inside. So I did this patch. It's actually an iron-on, and that was a scary thing to do because I didn't know how an iron would take to this leather. And it really wasn't too bad. It didn't really wreck the sheen too much. I was kind of gentle with the iron, just kind of testing it. And I actually tested it on the inside first, and we'll go through there. So this is what I did first. Just kind of a nod to our Louisiana days, living in Louisiana. You can kind of see the sheen is a little bit, it's not messed up, but the iron did kind of do a little bit something to the sheen. It's not really noticeable in real life, so I don't really mind it. Here's my ID card, the debit card I use the most. I love this verse. Oh, I love opening the wallet notebook planner and seeing that verse. And just a quick flip through. These are just some stickers, which I'll probably have to change over into Christmas theme. This is another verse I absolutely love. Do not be anxious about anything, which I'm getting better at. Then this is just another dashboard. This dashboard was from Planner Addict. They had a traveler's notebook subscription, and I'm not sure exactly what happened to it, but it was only for like a month or two, and I don't think they have it anymore. Or maybe you have to do it with another kit. I'm not sure. I have to read that email and find out what happened, but this is one of the dashboards that came from that. And then I have a plastic card holder here, and this is just, other cards I use the most in my business card. I put a piece of washi tape on this pen. This is a Frixion pen that I absolutely love to use, and this is a leather pen loop, and I'll link that on Amazon. But this pen was really hard to get in and out of that loop because this grip is kind of a soft, like a plastic, or kind of a plastic foamy grip. So getting it in and out of the pen loop was kind of a struggle because it was getting stuck. So it's, well, it's probably not going to do it for me now because I'm on camera, but it's much easier to get it. No, there it goes. Much easier to get it in that pen loop. So I have that with me. And then this is just the other side of that zip pocket. This right here, which I got on Amazon for cash and stamps. This is the back end of that dashboard. And then this is the planner that I decided to use for 2017. I really wanted to kind of see about using this Hobonichi Weeks. I love the Tomoe River paper, and I love like how thin this book is. So we'll see how that goes. I just have a few little stickers on the inside in this little pocket. And then I've just kind of separated so I can find those tabs easier. I'm not sure if this is what I'm going to use. The reason why I did it this way is because these are just regular like post-it note tabs, so they can come off and then stick back on. So when I'm on the month that I'm working in, then I can just flip right to it. Or if I'm on that week, I can flip right to it. And then flip right to the notes page. So it's a pretty simple setup right now because it's new and it doesn't start till next week. So I think the only thing I've done was add everybody's birthdays on this page and our anniversary. And then as we go into the month, I don't know, I might draw a picture or try to doodle a picture every day around. I don't know. We'll see how I can keep up with that. I'm not sure if I can keep up with that, but we'll see. So I really like the layout. I had an insert in my personal planner that was kind of like this, but it wasn't Tomoe River paper. And I don't know, there's just something about this paper that I just love it. So this is the Hobonichi, and on the back is just a money order that my dad gave me for my birthday. Thank you, Dad. And then this is another iron-on type patch type of deal. And then my pen. I love this pen. And I'll link to what this pen is down below. I think it's a Coletto. I'm pretty sure it's a Coletto. Let's look. But yeah, it's a Coletto. I got that on Amazon. Sorry, the video cut out on me. But anyway, I was explaining. I love this little package. I had 2 of these plastic inserts in here and found I didn't really like how that felt. I mean, it fit, but I just didn't like how that felt. And I really, I'm trying to pare down what I carry. So, yeah, this is the package that I carry in my purse. And hopefully that Hobonichi, I think that Hobonichi will work out really well for this year. But yeah, I'll link all the charms and things that I got down below. And then to explain a little bit more on how I did this, this basically is, and these are some of the ones, I bought 2 packages at Joann's of these little, they're basically iron-on appliques. And it's so funny, I was instant messaging a couple of my planner friends, and hi Dory, and asking them, okay, does this look good? Does this look, I had like 46,000 configurations of which of these patches went where and which ones I was going to use. But they were pretty easy to put on. This is the brand that I got. Now the fleur-de-lis came in one value pack and the peacock feathers came in another value pack. And I think they were probably like $5 or $6 a pack. I wasn't sure which way I wanted to go. I love the fleur-de-lis. It's kind of hidden everywhere in my house. We lived in Louisiana for a while and made some really, really good lifelong friends there that I really miss. But so every time I open the notebook, it kind of makes me think of them, which really makes me happy. So yeah, basically what you do is there's like an adhesive on the back of that. And I mean, it's dry now, but once you put it on there, I put like a pressing cloth. It was like an old pillowcase, something 100% cotton. And then you have your iron set on cotton setting, and then you just press it there for like 30 seconds. I did it a little bit at a time, maybe 20, 30 seconds at a time, just pressed really hard. And eventually it did stick on there. I don't know if it's because it's leather. It took longer than it probably would have done on fabric, but it worked. And the main thing I was concerned about was that sheen being removed from this notebook, or the notebook being burned in some way. But it worked out. It didn't mar it. I can tell that maybe some of the sheen has come off, like down in this area, but it's barely noticeable, and it doesn't bother me at all. If you're going to try this technique on any other leather, I would suggest doing the inside first, or testing a really small area. Maybe even, you know, go when you buy, or if you can, get a leather swatch or something from, let's say Chic Sparrow, if you're doing a Chic Sparrow, or I don't know if Foxy Fix and the other Traveler's Notebook makers offer swatches, but maybe try to test that on a swatch first so you can see how the leather will react if you were to do this technique in order to cover up a patch, or if you just want to decorate your notebook. But yeah, that's basically it. This is my everyday carry, and it's got everything pretty much I need, and just little bits of inspiration inside. I'll update maybe a process video, or maybe I'll update a flip through once a couple of weeks have passed and I start using the Hobonichi weeks and kind of figure out how I want to lay it out and what I'm going to put in it and how I'm going to plan in it. But that's all I have. Thanks so much for watching. If you have any questions or comments, please feel free to leave them below. Like this video if it was helpful, and subscribe if you'd like to see more content. Thanks again. Happy Thanksgiving.